You gonna do an intro?
So what's your favourite murder?
Are we getting right into it?
Yeah.
My favourite murder? Like, favourite serial killer?
Mm-hmm.
Or like, just like a very interesting murder?
All of them, anything.
We were talking about the Luca Magnotta guy.
Who?
Luca Magnotta. The
Don't you mean
don't F with cats guy.
Luca Magnotta?
Shut up.
My name is Luca Magnotta.
That's the most American you've sounded.
Yeah. Right. So, I should do an intro.
You should.
So, you're my girlfriend, Elizabeth, Linda.
Yeah.
Should I say your last name? Is that
I mean,
you? Do
does
you
it
want
matter? Well, the thing is,
Anyway.
I don't technically know how to say my own last name because it's like this whole debate. Because my dad says it one way, and like his family says it, but then everyone else I've ever met who has a similar last name has said it somewhere else.
How do you say Connell, right?
I say Connell, but
And
my
he
dad.
says Cannell?
Yeah, he says Canal. I've never met. It's not like, oh, Canal, Canelli.
I say Baker, but okay.
Connell.
Anyway,
Well,
Luca Magnotta.
yeah.
Or do you... He's not your favourite, though. He can't be your favourite.
No.
He's pretty bland murders. Or one
No,
murder.
they're not bland. There's so much to it because.
But it was just one murder.
But what led up to it and the whole like weird persona he's created for himself makes it that much more interesting, I think.
So, I mean, are we going into this? Are we going to...
Sure.
I mean, if we are, we should give background, right?
Yeah.
So there's this Netflix documentary, Don't Fuck With Cats.
Mm-hmm.
Not made by the same people as End of the Fucking World, I don't
No.
think. They don't own the rights to the word fuck.
No, I don't think
They always put the asterisks. I don't get why I just say the word. So it's about this man who kills cats on the internet, and eventually they track him down and like...
so. Well,
You do it. I'm terrible at explaining things.
there's a Facebook group after this guy. He's posting videos on YouTube of killing these cats in elaborate ways. And like they all have like weird titles similar to like Two Girls, One Cup. It's like what, one guy, one cat, one guy, two kittens.
Two kittens, one vacuum or something.
Yeah, something like that. And then he kills them. It's really messed up.
Yeah.
And then there's this whole Facebook group dedicated to finding out who killed the cats, find out who's making these videos, and it's this whole elaborate internet chase.
And then on the group they find out that there's like stranger messages them, and it says like the guy you're looking for is Luca Magnotta.
Yeah.
And later on you find out that was him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They said that it was Luca Magnotta that said it was Luca Magnotta.
And he's got this whole weird like celebrity. He pretends to be a celebrity, and he's created all these fake profiles, like hundreds of fans of his.
I mean, to cut to the chase, basically, is like he wants to be a celebrity so much that he'll do anything to do that.
Yeah.
And kills cats on the internet, and then eventually kills a man and films that.
Mm-hmm.
Does some other stuff to the man.
Yeah, which they don't talk about in the documentary, which you told me about, which was...
Yeah, they don't. I mean, I'm not going to say what it is. I told you before. But
messed up.
It's like...
Like, it was bad enough that he killed him, but what happened after just made it that much more gruesome.
They do go into detail about how it's like a gay hookup thing, don't they?
Yeah.
And they say that the guy he found the guy for like to get to the hookup, but they don't really mention how that ties into the murder as well. And then, yeah,
you find out a little bit more.
But yeah, that's one of the problems I have with the documentary. It doesn't state the actually what happened.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
The fact of how he killed him was it was already gruesome enough.
And that he filmed it and put it on the internet.
Yeah.
And then, the light died.
No.
Probably because I dropped the bulb.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
It smelled like burning, too.
Yeah. That was the burning.
Not great.
Yeah.
It was the filament.
Shit. Oh, well. It's fine. But do you actually know... I'm sure you know more murders than that.
Yeah. Well...
What is your favourite? I like the... Oh, go on.
Yeah, this is one of those questions that you're asking me, not because you want me to answer it, it's because you want to give your answer.
No.
BS, because I didn't say anything.
No.
I didn't say anything,
What's
and you're
your
like,
one?
well, mine is.
What's your one?
Well, I don't know what it is. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm trying to think.
I just go by Netflix documentaries I've watched.
No. Ted Bundy doesn't thrill me. He's kind of boring.
I don't know anything about him.
No.
What did he do?
He just killed a bunch of women, and like, he just killed a bunch of women. That's so casual, but like, I don't know, it wasn't like elaborate, exciting ways. Like, I'm just saying if you're gonna be a serial killer, at least make it a little bit, make it a little bit interesting.
Yeah. This is going well.
This isn't going well.
What about the fucking... the neck strap bomb thing?
Oh, that was
good, right?
That was... Well... Like... How he died was interesting.
Yeah.
But, like, that's about it. The whole chase after it was just like...
That was another shit documentary on Netflix.
Didn't do that much for me.
Yeah. I mean, that was just a neck strap bomb thing and...
Yeah.
He got blown up by the neck.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't death by neck, it was...
It was death by neck. Death by explosion of the neck.
Yeah, not by having a neck.
Death by the opposite of neck. Death by no neck.
Inverse neck, yeah. The obliteration of your neck. You checking your phone?
I have a question for you.
Oh no.
What's your favourite train?
Oh.
Of all the trains you've ever been on.
What is it? You're like, oh, a stock, the D stock. Are we talking about like...
No, I'm not talking about the S7 stock on the District and Hammersmith and City line.
Yeah.
I'm talking about your favourite train journey on your favourite train.
Favourite train?
That we've done.
Like train brand?
No, just like... Yeah. Just your favourite journey on a train.
Not brand, I mean, okay. I'll answer that. It's a two-parter.
Okay.
I thought I liked LNER.
Yeah.
But then on the way back from Edinburgh, that was a
shit show.
That
wasn't their fault. That was the fault of what God controls the heat.
Well,
Hades? I don't know. That's the dead.
I don't know. I'm not.
I don't know.
I'm not Greek. I've just got one who does everything.
That was the fault of the sun, because it melted the overheads. LNER had nothing to do with that. Right.
Well, they could have been a little bit more organised in telling people what train to take, because we got off and on the train like 3 times.
And they stole my headphones.
And they stole your headphones.
They stole my headphones.
They stole your headphones.
Stole my headphones. Well, I left them on there, but they took them.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So.
And they stole that green flannel shirt, which coincidentally I had been wearing.
Yeah, where'd that go?
Yeah. But I think they stole that too.
Where did that go?
I don't know. I really don't know. I thought I had it. I don't. I really don't.
It was cheap anyway, I think.
Oh well.
It's only like 50 quid, I think.
Shut up. That's such a lie. You would never spend 50 quid on a
No,
shirt.
it's not a fiver.
Yeah.
But what's the other train? The favourite. The one favourite train journey, one favourite train experience.
Eurostar's a bit overhyped.
Yeah.
Like, the seats are nice, but that's like... Well, I don't know. We haven't had first class Eurostar. Or I haven't. You probably...
I haven't.
You're always like, oh, I take first class.
But you've not had first class LNER. Mm-mm. And I have, because my dad works in the railway.
Yeah.
So I get it for free. Not because I'm a Tory, because I get it for free. That's socialism. Kinda. I
only got into trains when my dad left.
I did get into trains when my dad left.
One of your best quotes.
Do you want to read out the quotes? Yeah? No.
Good.
Thought not.
I've got some interesting ones from you. The other one was at like 2 a.m. I kept trying to sleep and you kept bugging me. You're like, I'm as real as cheese, baby.
Didn't happen. I told you to write down conversation points.
Oh, we were talking about train track suicides yesterday because of that.
Yeah, people who kill themselves on trains are dickheads. That's a fact.
Well, yeah. It's sad that like anyone, I think that if you're in that state of mind, that's where you're going to, that's not really your first thought. It's like, oh, well, this is going to slow down someone's commute home today. It's like, well, I want to end my life today. That just seems kind of convenient.
Yeah, but isn't the classic like jumping off a bridge and shouting goodbye cruel world, right? I just watched too much Simpsons.
But listen, like, okay, Actually, though, if you jump off a bridge,
Okay.
considering there's going to be other people on the bridge, you know, and then other people have to watch you jump. And you're on a train, you can't really see forward, you can't really see backwards, you can just see to the side. You're not going to immediately see someone getting hit. It's just the train driver's going to see that, you know?
Yeah, but then the train driver's to see it.
Yeah. But, like, also,
then
like, the train driver's, like, way up here, and then you're way down here. It's going to be like, welp. And then you don't really, like...
They have to get out of the train and look what they hit.
Yeah.
And then all those train workers have to go and clean up a corpse. And everyone in the country suffers because, like, a butterfly effect.
Well,
And
I think...
you
I put a cat hair in
You
there.
just put a cat hair in the drink.
I tried to take one out.
I saw that happen.
I'm just...
You've got a hairy Coke now. I was going to say who you are because we filmed a video a few days ago. Q&A with the twist. I want to say what it is. And that one came out...
Before or after this?
That's coming out after this.
Oh, okay.
So this is the first time that my channel has seen you as you
Yeah.
and as you. Like,
No,
as a
I star
character.
as a different character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but you've been in...
Saoirse Rona's been playing me.
That could work. Then I could be... Timothée could play me.
Oh, you wish.
I do wish.
No.
I wish she'd play me.
I wish Saoirse would play me.
Anyway,
More than one way.
I just... Yeah. I'd like Timmy to play you so I can meet him.
I just realized I drank the cat Coke. Oh well.
Is there still hair in it?
I don't know. I fished one out.
Oh, it's fine.
Well, I swapped one for another because I
It's not
went
like-
to.
It's
I
not like
went
you're
to,
allergic to cat hair or anything.
I went to get out a smaller one. Instead, I put a bigger one in, and I think I
What was I
fished the
talking
two
about?
out.
Oh yeah, you've been in videos. You've been in... What have you been in?
I've been in. Feeling of renewed nostalgia. Just scare yourself with your reflection.
No. Look at my face.
Vain. Celestial at the
Celestial.
very end. Exposed for the Light was about me.
It was.
Was.
You've been in...
I think that's it.
Yeah, 3. You're worth 3. Your value is 3. So,
It's a magic number. No?
is it though?
Did you get my reference?
That's a song,
Yeah, it is.
but it's not really a magic number. There's no
Why isn't it?
There's no such thing as magic.
Why isn't 3 a magic number? You said triangles are magic.
They are.
3 points.
Triangles are the best shape. Fight me.
What did I even say was the best shape when we got into this argument? I think I said
We had this argument
cylinders.
about a year ago. Yeah, you said cylinders. Bullshit, you said cylinders.
Well, there's many cylinders in the world. I mean, that's a cylinder. That's
Well,
a cylinder of sorts. Cylinder.
That is not a cylinder.
This.
That's
It's a
cylinder.
very flat.
Very flat. You mean
It's a very flat
I
cylinder.
think this is a circle.
No, it's a cylinder.
Shut
It's just
up.
a cylinder. It's just like a 3D circle. Bite me.
That's a sphere.
No, that's like a orb.
Orb. Yeah, an orb is a sphere. A spheroid.
Spheroid.
Spherical shape.
Spheroidal
This
shape.
is a spherical shape.
Yeah.
That is a...
Well, that's it. Well, it's like you got a circle, and then a
Yeah. a circle, and...
tube. Well, we started watching this Vsauce thing, and I fell asleep.
Yeah.
Is this what? Does this have a hole in it?
No.
Does my cup
I got it.
have a hole in it?
If you get... Wasn't it like...
Top.
He started off with like a vase or something, right?
Yeah.
And it is like a vase with a tiny opening.
No, it was like a toilet paper roll or something like that.
No. He started with a vase. I was watching it. You were sleeping.
Oh, yeah.
He started with the vase, and he was like, to be fair, he didn't catch my attention because he didn't say like Michael Vsauce or whatever, and then jump around like the shit he does.
Yeah.
I miss him. He started with the vase, and there's a little hole in the top, and he was
No,
like,
he started with the toilet donut.
"The fuck is a donut? No. This is a different bit.
You don't know what wait.
This is
You
a
just said the fuck is a donut.
This is a little bit.
Do you not know what a donut is?
This is a different part of the video. You were asleep.
Okay.
So he started off with the vase, or something like a vase, which had a small opening in the top, and he said, "Is that a hole?" And like Yeah, because it's an object with a opening, a hole in it.
Yeah.
And then it's like if you mould that more, so
You get a glass.
you get something like a glass, and it's like, is that a hole?
No.
Not really, but you could still say it's a massive hole because this is still a shape,
Yeah.
and it's got a hole in the shape to get
And then-
into the shape.
Then he went
then-
to bowl.
Yeah, then he molded it out more, and it's a bowl, and it's like, is a bowl a hole?
Does a bowl have a hole in it?
No, not really.
Then what's our definition of hole?
And then he got to plate, and it's like it was the same shape, just molded into like different levels. At what point does it stop becoming a hole? At what point does it just start being air, like space? You know?
Can you edit in like an explosion?
Here's something you can try at home. Build a nuclear reactor.
I will not do that.
Have Max Roach do it.
I'm
Better editor than you.
He is. But I'm better at being 6'3" than he is.
Well, that's about the only
Burn.
thing. About the only thing you're better at him. Except for being allergic to peanuts. You're better at not being allergic to peanuts
I
than
can
him.
eat peanuts.
Yeah.
4 at a time, actually. Try me.
Wait, why do you know that?
Sharp.
Why do you know you can eat 4 peanuts
I
at a
wrote-
time? Is there something else?
So I had this thing. I spoke to you and Durrell about it. Durrell was in Table Talk 3, which was very fun. As you and I, we spoke about, what did we speak about? We spoke about Operation Northwoods. That was great fun. 9/11, propaganda, all that great stuff. Me and you spoke to him about, well, you came over, we had a chat.
Yeah.
I lectured you two about my theory. My theory is, it's not my theory, it's Carl Jung's theory. Mm-hmm. But I support it. So, when stuff happens to a person, they, like, an event happens or trauma happens, through that they learn things and they remember things. So, for example, if a lady, give her a name, Sharon, too late. If Sharon, give her a name,
Betsy.
Betsy.
Why not?
If Betsy was drafted and went to Vietnam, does that happen? Are girls in the war yet?
Not yet.
Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Vietnam now.
Bitches should be fighting.
Well,
I'm a
that's the
feminist.
well. You know, girls. I'm not gonna say the B word on here. I'll be family friendly, but B words, be feminists until it's time for the draft to include women.
Yeah.
Then we're all like back to the kitchen,
Yeah.
you know.
And you know that.
Then it's like, you know, that Vine. It's that guy is like, haha, make me a sandwich. Instead of saying go to the kitchen and serve or something, it's like, yes.
Oh, make me a... I thought you meant, like, make me a sandwich, and I'd rather be a sandwich than
Poof,
go to
you're a
war.
sandwich. No.
Anyway, what'd you call me? So,
Good one.
so say Betsy went to war in Vietnam. You're right.
Where'd all that go?
In my mouth.
Have you been drinking?
Yeah.
I haven't
I'm an
been
alcoholic
noticing.
for Coke. That sounds... No, don't take that out of context. So say Betsy went to Vietnam and she was in a fight.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens in the war. Bang, bang. She got shot in the leg. She
Hate
can't...
when that happens.
I know. Every Tuesday.
Marco.
Marco?
Marco.
Who's Marco? Why are you shooting my girlfriend?
Marco. Paula.
So when she got shot in the leg, she went home and she had to learn to walk with a prosthetic leg. Through all of that, leg shooting and leg walking and prosthetic-ing, her brain changed because essentially her brain had to completely adapt in order to learn to walk with a new leg.
Mm-hmm.
She remembered the trauma, getting shot in the leg, all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then one day, she's a kid. And that kid, well, one day she has relations with a man, provided she is straight, which of course it's fine if you're not. I'm inclusive, but she is. Betsy loves the man. And
Why is that so hard to say?
I was going to say something else. Betsy loves her man.
Okay, you
Basically,
really love talking about Betsy loving this man. What's
Betsy
going on? Okay,
and-
just hurry it up.
Betsy
What's
and
your
the
point?
man have sexual relations.
Okay.
The man's fluids.
Okay, let's just skip over this. Okay, she's got a kid. That's all that needed to be said. Betsy's got a kid. Betsy's traumatized. The kid, what? What about it?
The man and the lady. Betsy and her husband.
Betsy.
Betsy. Betsy. And the man have DNA intertwining, yes? Yes.
Chromosomes and stuff.
That's baby making.
Yes.
Yes, that's baby making. Baby making DNA. D, the N, the A. Who's got the D? I've got the N. You've got the A. Where's the A? Where's the D? DNA. DNA. So, the DNA go together, and the man's DNA is like, it's lit, it's normal, it's great. It goes into the oven, whatever happens, I don't know. The lady chucks her DNA in the frying pan, and they mush. It comes out baby. The baby has her DNA. Her brain, right, and her DNA had been altered because she had to walk with a prosthetic leg, and she was the trauma of
Are
the
you
shooting.
saying?
And
Oh,
so now the DNA
this is
from
a very
Betsy,
long-winded analogy of saying, did your
memories-
parents' trauma pass over to you?
the memories and the instincts and the motor function of Betsy
Genetically.
is passed through to their kid. And because of this, the kid now has very similar instincts to Betsy. The kid is now terrified of like gun shit and leg shit, you know.
Like shit.
Even if the kid, right, have you ever had it, for example, where you have a dream or something where, for example, you get stabbed in the stomach? I have that a lot. Dagenham. And you feel it, and it's like, you really feel it, and you know exactly how it feels.
I keep having an office moment over here. I keep seeing the camera. I keep making eye contact with it. And after you say something, it's just
Fine.
like,
But yeah, Archie did that a lot.
yeah.
But have you ever had any dream where like you feel something you never felt in real life, but you know for sure that's exactly how it feels?
Maybe, yeah.
My one is like, I once had a dream where I got a knife and just went in my stomach. It felt so realistic. Obviously, I've never had that in my life, but I know how it felt. So if you go by Carl Jung's theory, that means somewhere along the line, in your ancestry, someone got stabbed in the stomach and died from it. And they know how it feels, so you know how that feels subconsciously. And that's where natural instinct comes from. Every animal and human, that's why you know how to walk, how to eat, how to breathe from birth, all that stuff. Because your ancestors, it's subconscious memories in your DNA,
I've heard
you know?
something similar with like your fears, like your unrealistic fears, stuff like that. Like your big fears.
Yeah.
They come from past lives. Like is it? No, I think it's me. That just confused me, you and me. I'm afraid of heights. So then there's the theory that like in a past life, I've died from like, I don't know, being high up, like falling off a building, something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like you're afraid of commitment.
I mean, yeah.
So in a past life,
I was Henry VIII.
you were Henry VIII, yes. Or, I don't know, someone you were close to stabbed you in the back, something like that.
But there was this girl. I have no source of this thing at all. Ironically, can't remember it. So my mum must have not watched it before she had me. Get it? Because it's a documentary. Anyway, so this little girl, she got hit by a car and she died. No, she didn't.
The end of the
She got hit by a car, knocked out, passed out, flattened. She was two-dimensional by the end of it. And when she woke up, when she came to, she started remembering things that were not her own memories. And she couldn't figure out...
I've heard of this. And then, like, people wake up and they start speaking different languages, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, spot on. And, like, she remembered things that weren't her own memories. She spoke to her parents and her friends and all this stuff, and therapists, all of that stuff. And she couldn't figure out why she was thinking these things. I don't know what they are. They were, I don't know, just random, like, old, trivial, everyday life stuff, but that she knew was not her life. And then she spoke to her grandparents and then found out that her grandparents, the stories that her grandparents were hearing from their granddaughter were the same stories that their parents told them, or grandparents or something like that.
Yeah.
So like, she'd been hit by a car, completely wrecked, and when she comes to, she's like quite a lot of brain damage, and she has vivid memories of like her great or great great grandparent,
Yeah.
and it's like she's a vegetable by the end of it. Like, she can't really do much. She has no memory of her own. She's completely disoriented, everything. Like, she's not herself anymore. But yet, somewhere in there, she got hit on the head so hard that, like, theoretically it unlocked that part of the subconscious that was holding her ancestors' memories. What do you make of that?
That's really interesting. I mean,
Pretty cool.
where'd you read it?
No memory. I have absolutely no memory. It's quite,
Find the source and all.
You know the Ricky Gervais
Consider.
podcast show thing?
Yeah.
You
of
know,
course.
Carl Pilkington just goes off on one.
Love him.
And he, like, when Carl just tells a story, and Ricky's like, where'd you... They don't even... On the start of it, they used to ask, where did you hear it? Who told you that?
Yeah.
Now, well, not now, towards the end of it, they stopped asking, where'd
It's
you
not
hear
even
that?
about
they,
where
they
he
don't
heard
believe...
it.
So, yeah, they don't believe anything he says.
No. Why would you? He's Carl Pilkington.
But he's a genius.
He's
like Trump.
the
He
fact that you
plays
just put
idiot.
the word genius and Trump in the same sentence.
He's like Trump.
A very
and
stable genius.
Donald Trump, Carl Pilkington, Joey Essex.
Yeah.
They're all the same.
I don't know who Joey Essex is.
Just don't worry.
Sounds like a porn star name.
He does. He's
But he's got like an orange face and like
yeah.
lots of makeup.
His real name is Joey Essex,
fake tan.
and he's really Essex. Like he's like a sort of celebrity, a C-list, D-list celebrity from Essex, and he's really dumb, like really dumb. He's the sort of person that's on like Keith Lemon's show at the end, that sort of guy. And he isn't, the thing is, like, the reason he's like famous is I think he was an X Factor or something dumb like that. But he plays really stupid, like Carl Pilkington and like Trump. But at the end of the day,
Trump's not playing stupid.
Joey Essex would not have had all the sponsorships, all the TV deals, and all the press if he wasn't clever. And the same with Carl Pilkington, the same with Trump. Fight me.
The thing about Trump is that he's so dumb. It's unbelievable. That's why he did so well in the election, is because it was a joke. It was like, haha, this is funny. This is really funny. Oh wait, it's not funny anymore. He's our president.
But he knew the people would love the entertainment of it. He knows how to play the media.
Yeah,
He's
he
so
does.
clever.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's clever, I don't think. I think it just means he's... Well, the thing is, he's a businessman. He's playing to the media. He's getting the press. And any press is good press, to him especially. In general, sometimes, more or less. But, like, I wouldn't say necessarily that makes him clever. I definitely wouldn't say that makes him clever. I think it just, in his case, more or less. Okay, part of it I think is the business. Part of it I think is business like mind. The other part is that I think it's just he thinks he's brilliant, and people are like, he's so effing dumb that you can't get enough of it, and it just works out in his favor.
Like Joey Essex.
Yeah. Whoever Joey Essex is.
I'll show you a picture after, The thing with Trump is, like, I know he's going straight to Trump, and that's... I didn't want
Just
to.
to clarify, in case anybody still isn't convinced, I hate Trump with a burning passion. If you like Trump...
If someone likes Trump, they're not watching this podcast.
Yeah, if someone likes Trump...
Apart from Nathan. Hi, Nathan.
Keep that in.
Nathan's great.
Don't cut it out.
Nathan is a lovely fella. What was that quote that you were saying?
You can like Trump,
No.
But if you don't live in the country that he's running his shit parade.
Yeah.
If you don't live there, you don't have an effing say.
I'm going to start a fight now. So, that was heated. You're right.
No, I hate him.
Nathan?
No, I don't know Nathan.
Nathan's great.
But he's lovely, but I don't
You love
think...
Nathan.
I
He
don't
loves
know.
planes. Anyone who loves planes is a great guy.
Okay.
His politics and his attitude are very different.
I just got really heated right there. I just don't think if you...
Can you apologise to Nathan, please?
Sorry, Nathan, but you're wrong. But anyway.
It's opinion. It's an opinion.
Yeah, it is an opinion.
It's the
But
wrong
his
opinion.
opinion's wrong.
The wrong opinion.
Yeah, his opinion's wrong.
Anyway, what I was saying, Donald Trump, I think he's an absolute dickhead, but he's clever. End of Trump.
To an extent.
I cannot.
Oh, change it. Change the subject.
Going back to Theresa May, she's a dickhead and she's dumb.
And the thing is, I stay out of UK politics because I don't... I stay out of UK politics because I don't feel like I'm not personally affected by it at the moment. And I don't...
And Brexit means Brexit.
I don't know. I don't feel like I know enough or am affected enough to have like a valuable say or to, really be able to argue about it or have a distinct opinion.
All I have to say about American politics is, what is the opposite of progress?
Congress.
Oh, fuck that up. What's the opposite of pro?
Con.
So what's the opposite of progress?
Congress.
There we go. Cheers.
That's what Republicans say.
Yeah, no.
Because
they love the Führer. I don't know. I want Coke.
Kane?
Do you want Coke?
That kind, yes.
Not sponsored.
Not a line.
I'm not. I wish I. God,
Don't do
I wish I
drugs.
was. I wish I was sponsored. If I do a table talk on the London Eye, do you think Coca-Cola will pay me?
Don't think so.
Why?
They might pay you to get off of it.
That's all right. I wouldn't mind that. London Eye is terrible. Yeah, have you? I asked you before, but have you? I have no memory. Have you been on it?
Almost.
Almost.
Almost. I have a crippling fear of heights. You know what, whatever. I'll just say this. I'll just diss her because she's not going to watch this. She blocked me on Facebook and she's a grown woman. So, anyway.
Your mum is mean.
My mum and I went to London a couple years ago with family friends. Ex-family friends. And got tickets for the London Eye. And they were all going up. And I did... You don't realize the scale of the eye until you're under it, And you're like, wow, that's massive.
Really?
I'm going to flip out.
Have you not seen Fantastic Four?
No.
The London Eye falls in the river. And the Silver Surfer
See,
is
that's exactly why I don't want to go on it. It's going to fall in the river. It's going to fall in the Thames.
The Thames. The Thames.
She actually thought it was the Thames. The lady
Who?
I'm speaking
The lady.
of.
What's her name?
I'm not naming names.
She won't watch this. You're the only American that watches this.
Yeah, probably. Besides my mum. Hi, mum.
That's crazy.
maybe
Your mum's going to watch this.
Yeah.
Because she always watches Table Talk.
Yeah. Oh, where was I going to? Oh, yeah.
London Eye.
I didn't go on the Eye, even though we had tickets, because I had like a giant panic attack. And the family friend, who's now an ex-family friend that we were going to go on the Eye with, was like, okay, we'll leave your daughter here. Right outside, where she doesn't really know where she is. And there's plenty of people. And she's like 12. Leave a 12-year-old unattended in a very large city.
Just on the South Bank. There's a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's very busy there. A lot of tourism. And what comes with tourism?
Tourism dollars. Money. The royal family.
Pickpockets.
What?
Crime.
Pickpocket. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. TripAdvisor. TripAdvisor.
Yeah, Prince Charles walking down South Bank. Oh, hello, little girl. Where's your mother? Who are you?
You've got enormous
Charles.
ears. He should be flopped up. Like Dumbo.
Sarah, can you fly me to the top of the eye with your ears?
And then Camilla just like, nay.
No.
Clopped away. Well,
Come here, Doctor Camilla.
you may hate the royal family, but they bring in a lot of money
They're
in
funny.
tourism.
Yeah, and they're pedos. And
And
incest boys and Germans.
and without the royal family, we wouldn't have the Windsors, the TV show.
And
You know?
you wouldn't have your name.
No,
Yeah.
no,
What are you named after?
no.
Queen Elizabeth.
Well, it's a biblical name. Also, it's my grandmother's name.
Yeah, but also,
Also-
a bit, like...
It was also about my. It was
There we
also
go.
about the Queen. Yeah.
So we wouldn't have your name as strongly recognised in our country. Mm-hmm. Our great country.
Yeah. There wouldn't be the Elizabeth line. You've got what,
fuck
Baker
is the-
Street.
Oh,
You've got Baker
Crossrail.
Street, and now I'll get Elizabeth line.
Yeah, I don't say that name to me. The Crossrail is a bloody disaster.
Well,
It was meant to be
so
finished.
am I.
It was meant to be finished by December 2018.
Shit happens.
It's not finished, and it's
I'm trying my best.
late. You try, yeah. Just go and
I
build
am
it.
single-handedly building the Elizabeth
You should turn
line.
up to Tottenham Court Road and be like, yes, this is my line. Oh, London Eye. We're talking about London
Yeah.
Eye. Before Prince Charles got involved.
Overrated. Very
yeah,
large.
that
Very
was the point.
scary.
Like me.
You're not scary. You're just tall.
I am not overrated.
You're not overrated.
Thank you.
I didn't say that actually. I didn't say you weren't overrated.
I'm underrated because how many dislikes did I get on Celestial?
You got so many, and I feel
Everyone
like that's
disliked this.
I feel like that's like a person. It's a person.
It
I
was
feel like
one-
it's a personal hatred for me, and we've got a few contenders of who it could be, and it's about 3
Yeah.
people who it could be.
My theory is it was one girl who is very familiar with YouTube that did a few dislikes. Anyway,
Mm-hmm. Out of contempt. There's also some other theories, and basically, I don't know. All
yeah, but the London Eye is terrible. I went on with my dad, my grandparents, and my brother, I think, and it cost over £100.
yeah.
And we went up. It's so slow. It goes to the top, and all you can see is like the river. Like it's as if you jumped. It's awful. The best view in
If
London.
you jumped, not me, not a regular
it's as if
person.
I stood up. The best,
Tiffany jumps.
the best view in London is
Sky Garden.
Sky Garden,
And
which is free. It's free.
It's less scary because you're not dangling over the river, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, that was nice. I did almost poop myself a little bit when we went up there, but, you know,
Because of that beef burger or because you were scared?
we're not getting into that. That is
I mean-
inappropriate. Don't expose me like that.
It was, yeah, I mean, Sky Garden is fantastic though.
Yeah.
And it's free. You literally go into a building, get a lift up, and you're at like the second highest point in London,
Yeah, and
commercially available.
It's nice if you're scared of heights because it's like, it's not moving, it's level.
Should I put in some pictures
And-
in the video?
Yeah.
I'll put in some pictures.
And I have this problem where I feel like, you know, like barriers, like there's glass barriers at the mall, or like, I don't know, in shopping centers, where like
Yeah.
you're on the second floor and then like you look down or whatever, but you're walking around.
Yeah.
I have this weird irrational fear that I'm like, oh, my brain's just gonna jump right over that. It's like, what if I
Same.
jump over that?
I'm always so tempted.
Yeah, they've got the nice high glass, so
That-
you can't jump over it unless
that-
it's like you.
The Apple store in Westfield, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a big open rectangle on the top floor. The Apple store's here.
Mm-hmm.
There's like this clearance of, you know, the Apple store is like tables.
Yeah.
There's a clearance of tables, and there's this. You can run all the way from the back of the store, all the way through the store, right up to the glass barrier, and just jump off and die. It's so tempting all the time. Someone did as well
Ooh,
in Westfield in London. They stacked it and
yoinks.
yoinks Scoob.
He went Scoob.
No, yoinks. Oh, it's zoinks, isn't it?
Zoinks, yoinks.
Scoob. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo.
I didn't realize that Shaggy was a stoner this whole time.
Scooby-Doo is so damn good. Let's talk about Scooby-Doo.
You love Scooby-Doo. What was it? You had a Scooby-Doo movie marathon the
Hell
other
yeah.
week.
The
You're
other
like,
week.
you're such a film snob. It was hilarious to get those texts. You're like, you know what I'm watching? I'm like, what? You're like, Scooby-Doo.
We watched-
It's brilliant.
Well, I mean, we went to the cinema. We watched Star Wars Episode 9, Sky Revenge of the Return of... I don't bloody know what it's called. You liked it.
Because it's not technically, it was just fun. It's not about the quality or anything. It was just fun.
It was okay.
It's action-y and it's fun. It's not like
I had
film
many
wise,
problems.
like as from a film critic point of view, it's not great. From a fan's point of view, it's not great.
Yeah.
But it's fun. I don't know.
Basically, yeah, I ruined your evening
Yeah, you
by
did.
saying everything that is wrong with Star Wars.
Yeah. You can't
Out
let
of
anyone
love, out of love.
you can't let anyone have their own opinion about anything. You're
And-
like, you're just wrong. Well, that's
Not
me
true,
with Trump.
not true.
That's me with Trump.
Not true. Yeah. Nathan.
We just got murdered.
Nathan's
Annihilated.
not watching anymore.
No, he unsubscribed. He's gonna be your new disliker.
No, because I started watching plane videos because of him. I watched this on YouTube. It's like top 10 plane videos, and it's like.
Oh, I
plane,
did that.
Have you seen the one where the plane lands over the beach,
Yeah, I've
Like,
seen
really
those.
low,
Yeah,
and
it's
then
like in Brazil or something.
shoots out sand, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, I do that before I get on a flight. Except,
You land over a beach in Brazil.
no, I go to. Yeah.
I do that every Tuesday morning, me.
What is with you every Tuesday morning?
I love Tuesdays.
Great.
I don't. They're actually my least favourite day in college.
Mondays are the worst.
Actually,
Okay, Garfield.
Mondays are decent.
No, they're not.
No,
You've
they're
got
not.
a long day. Your schedule's packed on
Yeah, but I don't
Mondays.
go to film enrichment, so I leave college at like 1.
Your mum's watching.
I know, she knows I don't go a lot. Because the films they show have nothing to do with the syllabus, and they often repeat the films, and it's like,
Well, I'm not proud that you skipped school.
I could be home praying,
Of course.
of course.
Yeah. Not playing Spider-Man on the PlayStation.
Anyway, so...
Oh, what were we talking about? Oh, playing
Scooby-Doo.
videos.
No, Scooby-Doo.
No, playing videos. I never got to finish my point. I wash planes. I had to say, I scare myself when I watch plane videos before I get on the plane because I feel like then I know all the possible ways that I could die. Then I can mentally prepare, but that's not right. And also, I research plane airlines before I get on a plane because I'm like, oh, have they ever crashed? Stuff like that. That's why I won't fly Air France here because they had an Airbus crash in the Atlantic.
Do you know my best experience with the plane?
What?
In Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo 1, the greatest film to come out 2002, there's a scene where they're to go to Spooky Island, and obviously when you go to Spooky Island, what's the one thing that aren't allowed?
Planes.
Dogs.
Oh.
Obviously. Have you not been to Spooky Island?
No, I've not. I've yet to be.
I'm yet to be.
What's that weird
So what
thing
they
you
do?
say?
What?
Might do.
Might do. I might do.
I might do. Instead of might have.
I might.
Might
No.
do. Yes, you say I might do instead of saying I might have.
Ask me if I might go and get dinner later.
This morning I said,
Ask
do you have
me.
floss? And you said I might do.
Yeah, I might do. Might do. I don't know.
Might do a floss.
I do have floss because I'm hygienic. Scooby-Doo, number... Can't floss in a chair.
You just look like you're doing a wave. Stand up and do a floss for the camera.
Absolutely not. Scooby-Doo 2002, they got a plane, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Scooby-Doo is a dog. So he can't
Wow.
go on the plane. He's not allowed.
Mm-hmm.
So what do? Scooby-Doo and the gang?
They sneak him.
They dress him up in a dress and a hat and say it's Shaggy's grandma. And they believe him. And Scooby-Doo's sat on the plane going, rah, 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 rah. And then they hand him food and he's like,